As we all know that the parents of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, both parents, father and mom, passed on as a result of the shock they took when Buhari's military regime, when he sent some groups of very terrible military personnel to invade, I will call them terrorists, to invade the hometown of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And this resulted into shock and they passed on. Now, the burial is fast coming as it has been slated for February 14th. And there are certain activities that have been ongoing around that vicinity as military personnel have been deployed around that area. Now, this has brought about a lot of confusion and a lot of agitation. Well, as you know, the leader of IPOB, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, is known to be very outspoken about this and is a man that is ready to stand for whatever he is saying. Now, I'm going to take you to the official Facebook handle of Nnamdi Kanu, where he said what he said on his Facebook handle. Nnamdi Kanu vows to kill the children of Abia CP or Brutai. He is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, and he has threatened to kill the children of the Chief of Army Staff, Tuko Brutai, and that of the Commissioner of Police in Abia State, Okon, if any IPOB member is injured during the burial ceremony of his parents. It is reported that the IPOB leader, the parents of the IPOB leader, late HRH, Eze Israel Kanu, and his wife, Ugo Eze Kanu, will be buried on Valentine's Day, last Friday, February 14, like I told you, 2020. Ahead of the ceremony, the governor of Abia State, Southeast Nigeria, Okeze Piazzo, has directed the State Ministry of Works to ensure the immediate reconstruction of the road that leads into Afaruku, Umaya, North Local Government Area. And while IPOB members are eagerly anticipating the arrival of Nnamdi Kanu for the burial ceremony, the Afaruku community in Umaya, North Council area of Abia State, the hometown of Mr. Kanu, have handed out a warning to IPOB members to stay away, appealing for peace at the area. Now, like I said, there are issues of how the military might use the opportunity to murder people. Now, Nnamdi Kanu's kinsman, his younger brother, has urged the Nigerian army to stay away from the burial and allow the community to bury their late monarch and his wife in a peaceful and dignified manner. With just some few days to the burial ceremony, Kanu has taken to Radio Biafra to warn Brutai and CP Okon that he would kill their children if any IPOB member is shot dead on February 14 in his father's compound where the burial ceremony will hold. And according to him, if anything happens to any IPOB leader, a member, on the 14th of February, all your children will be killed. If they kill anybody in my father's house on the 14th of February, all the children of the army commanders too will be killed. Commissioner Okon, I am saying this, put it on record. If anybody dies in my father's compound, all your children will be killed. All of you, including Brutai, all your children will be killed. Every police commissioner, commanders, give me the addresses. I am giving you an order. Get me their names. I will kill them if they kill anybody in my hometown on the 14th of February. Leave us alone. We are not harmed. If you come to my parents' funeral and shoot, we will kill all your children. If you like, go and hide them in Saudi Arabia. We will find them and kill all your children. You will know what it means to buy a casket. Your name will be wiped out. I will submit myself for arrest after we kill them. That is what has been attributed to the leader of IPOB, that is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I'm going to quickly take you to the Facebook handle and let's see what he said, and definitely some few comments as regards what Nnamdi Kanu said. Now, this is the official handle of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and here he writes, he said, if Inspector Okon and his commanders come to my father's house to kill anyone on 14th February 2020 at my parents' burial, we will hunt down their children. As you know, children are very important. They are very extremely important. And that is the continuation of anybody's life. So if the military think that they would come in and create some form of havoc and murder people and claim and put up some stories here and there, well, they should also be ready to bear the consequences as IPOB is not harmed. IPOB is not armed, and there is never a time that they've shown any form of violence. It's just a simple thing. We don't want to be part of this contraption any longer. Is it by force? And the reason why this is so is because there are a group of people in the southeastern part of Nigeria that some might call them saboteurs, whatever name you want to call saboteurs, whatever name you want to call them. This group of people have continued and continually kept the people, their kinsmen, their tribe in that cage because they are not speaking truth to power. Now, these are the comments. Yes, someone said Nigerian soldiers are the most foolish people I've ever seen. Boko Haram is attacking the north, but they are camping in Umuahia to deceive themselves. One day, we'll fight these fools and see their power. Nigerian soldiers in Aba, Nigerian soldiers in Sambisa, and this picture depicts if they fail to cooperate in your parents' burial, we'll wait for them abroad, simple for a reasonable beating. And someone say instead of them to go and fight with the killers that killed the KANU chairman, they are showing their lazy strength on peaceful IPOB leader. Another was a powerful speech from a gallant and truthful leader at MNK. We will never forgive those unfocused and annihilated, slaughtering, butchering, and discriminate killings of our brothers and sisters. Yeah, someone say no going back since Nigeria government refused to bury their terrorist president Muhammadu Buhari properly. All right, let's leave that part. And yes, someone say I like your courage sometimes, especially the way you are taking things with caution. But let me remind you, don't ever think of coming for your father's burial. And this is someone probably from the north, and definitely is going to have some clap back 62 replies. But we don't need to go into what people are going to tell this person at all. Yes, someone say don't worry, MNK KANU, your parents' burial will be done successfully. If any intruder comes around in any form, they will be captured, conquered, and totally defeated because God will be giving you help from above. Fear not, brother and friend in the freedom fight. Yeah, someone, I'm going to, someone said, my brother, don't worry yourself. It's left for we, your children, IPOB, to get them down immediately. If not for your mercy and love, we would march since. I keep shouting it. AK is okay for me to stand anywhere, protect my family. Who is Fulani to 10 powers? They never bond them well to challenge IPOB. Keep your good work, my bishop. We are strongly behind in any situation. More strength, power, long life, all that. So, aside people coming online and typing their own opinion and all of that, it simply shows that a lot of people are not ready to back down. But then I want much more. I mean, when I say much more, I mean a way for people to educate themselves, unlearn what you have learned before that is not proper, that is not working, because it's time for that contraption to break apart. It has expired. It is a joke. It is a fraud. Nothing is working. I mean, it is not working how it is supposed to work. It is not at all. Yes, someone here say we are all human beings. Nobody is above that. So the Nigerian police force and other forces should be careful. We are facing security challenges, and you are looking for someone who is not doing you anything. A day will come when the horses or camel will refuse to go to the stream. Nigerian forces, be careful. Last character of human beings is death. Nobody is above that. So most of the time, they always think that it is all about, them coming to muscle on people that are not fighting anybody. They are peaceful. They are only going to do the burial. And for crying out loud, why shouldn't he, MNK, come to Biafra land, come to his hometown and bury his parents? You know what this is all about. This reason why all of this is so is because people are not yet ready to set themselves free. They are not yet ready to get out of that chain, that cage that they are in. That is the reason why you barely see some people talking. And moreover, people are, the group of people that are even speaking negatively about breaking away, this group of people have vested interest in a lot of sectors, in a lot of, they think they have their investment here and there, and they don't want anything to break apart because they realize that once things are in order, it will be difficult for them to continue to, perpetrate their very heinous and terrible activities. But at the end of the day, the voice of the people will always win. As long as people keep firm, they stand strong, and they have a clear mindset as to what they need and what they believe life is supposed to be. That is just what it is. So guys, that's just what it is for now. If you are not a member of this channel, we can all grow it together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. It's just down there on your right. Just tap on it. Let's grow it together. And if you are already a member of this channel, I say a very big thank you for the support ever since. Thanks for stopping by.